Welcome back to Bike Beat, the home of two-wheel thrills and deep dive reviews. Today, we're taking a closer look at a bike that blends heritage with next-gen engineering, the 2026 Kawasaki Z1100 RS. A modern classic reimagined, the Z1100 RS stands as both a tribute to Kawasaki's legendary past and a bold leap into the future. If you've got a soft spot for retro styling but demand cutting-edge performance, this bike might just be your perfect ride. Let's kick things off with what immediately grabs your attention: design. At first glance, the Z1100 RS echoes the spirit of the original Z1 from the 1970s. The teardrop tank, circular LED headlamp, twin analog-style gauges with a digital inset, and the ducktail rear end all pay homage to Kawasaki's golden era. But don't be fooled, this isn't just a cosmetic throwback. Look closer and you'll spot a fully modern chassis, seamless LED lighting, and high-quality finishes across every touchpoint. The color options also deserve a shout. Kawasaki offers the Z1100 RS in 3 shades for 2026: ebony black with gold pinstripes, candy emerald green, and a special edition metallic titanium with brushed aluminum highlights. Each one nails that retro-modern contrast, offering something for both classic enthusiasts and new-age riders. Now let's talk performance, because under that vintage shell is a beast of a machine. The Z1100 RS is powered by an inline-four, 1089 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled engine, tuned for a balance between raw muscle and smooth rideability. It produces 124 horsepower at 9,500 RPM and 87 lb-ft of torque at 7,500 RPM, making it one of the most powerful bikes in its neo-retro class. Whether you're gunning it on the freeway or cruising city streets, the throttle response is precise, linear, and satisfyingly aggressive when you want it to be. Mated to that engine is a 6-speed transmission with Kawasaki's assist and slipper clutch, which makes downshifts buttery smooth and reduces fatigue in stop-and-go traffic. Power delivery is predictable and well-balanced, ideal for both spirited weekend rides and longer highway touring. The chassis and suspension have been meticulously engineered. Kawasaki uses a lightweight tubular trellis frame, enhancing rigidity without sacrificing comfort. Suspension duties are handled by 43mm upside-down forks up front and a horizontal backlink rear shock, both fully adjustable. The result? A composed, confident ride that can handle twisty backroads just as well as urban commutes. Braking is equally impressive, with dual 310mm front discs with radial-mounted monoblock calipers, and a 250mm rear disc, all controlled by Kawasaki's cornering ABS system. This is where the bike really shows its modern side. The ABS is sensitive, smart, and completely unobtrusive until you need it. Now let's talk tech. The Z1100 RS includes a full suite of ride-by-wire electronics and rider aids. There are 4 selectable riding modes: Sport, Road, Rain, and Rider, which is customizable. It also comes with. Speaking of which, Kawasaki's Rideology app integration means you can track your ride stats, plan routes, or even adjust rider mode preferences on your phone before you even start the bike. It's convenience that respects the tech-savvy rider without overwhelming those who prefer a more analog experience. Now let's address comfort and ergonomics. The Z1100 RS sits somewhere between a naked sport bike and a retro standard. You get a relaxed upright seating position with slightly rear-set pegs and a wide handlebar that gives you both leverage and confidence in the corners. Seat height is a manageable 820mm, about 32.3 inches, making it accessible to a wide range of riders. The fuel tank holds 18 liters, 4.75 gallons, offering great touring range, especially with the bike's efficient mid-range cruising behavior. In terms of weight, it tips the scales at 223 kilograms, about 492 pounds wet. It's not featherweight, but the mass is well balanced and low slung, which translates to surprisingly nimble handling for a liter-plus retro. So who is this bike for? Honestly, the Z1100 RS is a perfect middle ground. It appeals to seasoned riders looking for a nostalgic design with the performance of a modern naked. At the same time, it's approachable enough for intermediate riders who want a reliable daily with weekend bite. It's not trying to compete with hypernakeds or stripped-down track bikes. Instead, it carves its own lane, one where style meets substance. Now for the all-important question: price. The 2026 Kawasaki Z1100 RS comes in at a base MSRP of $14,999. The special edition metallic titanium variant adds about $700 to that. Considering the build quality, tech suite, and performance, it's a seriously competitive offering in today's market. Especially when you compare it to rivals like the Yamaha XSR 900, Triumph Speed Twin 1200, or even the BMW R9T. And here's where Kawasaki really scores: the Z1100 RS doesn't feel like a compromise. It's not retro for the sake of nostalgia, nor is it tech-heavy to the point of distraction. It strikes a beautiful balance between vintage cool and modern capability. So what's the verdict? If you're in the market for a machine that looks like it rolled out of a 1970s dream but rides like a 2026 marvel, the Z1100 RS is an absolute must-test. It's a bike with soul, made for those who don't just want to go fast, but want to feel connected to every ride. That's it for today's deep dive. If you found this review helpful, give us a like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more expert motorcycle content right here on BikeBeat. Ride safe, ride smart, and we'll see you on the next one.